I am live on a Sunday evening. I know, pretty rare to be live on a Sunday evening, but I just missed you and I had to come and talk to you. Anyway, I'm excited because tomorrow my course creator blueprint kicks off at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's a live event I'm hosting next week, all this week. Well, this week now, Monday through Friday, on how to launch a digital course and get it out into the world. And if you've launched one and it hasn't been successful, how to do so profitably. So good to see you here, Jody. Hi, my friend. I see your comments in real time and it gets me really excited. I just told my neighbor to have our little son who's 5 years old watch me. So if we see Jared pop on, we got to make a big deal. I don't know if he'll be able to, but he's so cute. He thinks I'm so cool. I love kids. Anyway, okay, so today I'm talking about the how and the why to, why you should join the $450 billion course creation industry and how to break into it. I have a visitor. This is Alyssa. Hold on, let's get her on camera. There she is. Hi, baby. Are you good?
Why is your...
It flips. Yeah, I don't know why the colors. The one side just turned blue, but I kind of like it. I don't know how to fix it, though. It's cotton candy. I got different colors. I love you. Bye, girlfriend. Okay. Hi, beautiful friend. Hey, Abby. Hey, Abby, I owe you a Kate Spade gift. I literally have a label for you back there. I'm fully aware that I owe you that. I just have to go upstairs and grab the gift and mail it to you, which I will do this evening. Thank you very much. Anyway, Abby and I are going to Funnel Hacking Live, you guys. Funnelhackinglive.com is put on by ClickFunnels. It's 5,000 people. It's a big event with all entrepreneurs, and it's February 12th through the 15th in Vegas. And I'm going because I love to go to that event because I meet some really cool people, but I'm also winning a really cool award on stage. And I feel like I should go because that would be so cool to get my really cool award on stage. So it's called the 10X Award. So I'm excited about that. So anyway, if you're going, let me know. Abby, there's another lady named Dina who's going. Kristen is going. A few other people. Yeah, I can't think of all the names right now, but I have a list. So we'll have friends to hang out with, which is so fun. So anyway, you never got your timer. We ship everything right away. So there must have been something that happened. So if you don't have it within 7 days, unless you're international, those sometimes get lost, send us a message. We will totally send you a new one. I got them sitting right here. I got a million of them. I could send you one right now. So sorry that happened, but we can fix it. There's a rule we do in our business. You always do the right thing and always completely over deliver. So I'll send that to you. And I can even send you a little gift in there. Tell my support team. Michelle said she'll send me a gift because it got lost. So I'm sorry about that. Anyway, okay. So okay. It could be at your post office. That's sometimes you'll be like, I didn't have it. And they're like, actually, it was in the other room. My husband hid it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So anyway, maybe it's somewhere. Okay. So anyway, but if you don't have it, just message us. We will send you another one. All right. So here we go. Thanks. I'm glad you like my lipstick. If you have a purple or a pink undertone in your lipstick, it makes your teeth look way whiter. Thank you. Don't use orange. Makes your teeth look yellow. I know. It's a thing. All right. Let me know if it's your first time watching. And then I'm going to dive into my training. For the people that it's your first time watching, I did my quick backstory is I grew from humble beginnings. My mom was a single mom. I wanted to be able to afford Pantene shampoo like the rich kids growing up. So I come from like nothing. I had no money. I paid my way through college. Luckily, I got a lot of financial aid because we were really poor. And graduated college, landed my dream job as a pharmaceutical sales rep. Thought I would do that forever, selling pharmaceuticals for Merck Pharmaceuticals. But then I realized, I feel like I'm made for something bigger. I felt that the entire time I was there, but I stayed there for 2 years nonetheless, like you do when you have a corporate job that's safe and secure and easy. But then I ended up at that time, my coworker's wife was like, hey, my coworker was like, hey, you should talk to my wife. She does this thing on the side and she makes money. And I'm like, that's so cool. Like, what does she do? And he's like, she sells skincare and makeup for one of those network marketing companies. I'm like, oh, all right, hook me up. So I go with her to a meeting. I find out about it. I end up signing up. So while I'm a pharmaceutical sales rep, I decided to start doing that. And I don't do well with it for the first 6 years. I'm too nervous to tell anyone about it. But at 29, I realized I'm fed up enough with corporate America. And I decided to really go all in with network marketing. That was when I was 29. Okay, this is like 15 years ago. And so I decided to go all in with that and was able to quit my job and do that full time. So I became a network marketer, had a lot of success there, even though I failed for the first 6 years. And as I was having that success, I started a YouTube channel just sharing what I was doing. People are like, how are you doing that? I'm like, I know, I don't walk up to strangers. I don't build my business because I'm kind of an introvert. Like I'm scared that strangers are going to eat me or something, but they're not. I've never really met mean strangers, but I mean, a few, but not really, But anyway, I never thought I would succeed in it. Started to have success, started to share my secrets, teaching people my unique introverted strategies. They started to have wins. People started to join my team from that. And so then I had companies calling me and saying, hey, we found your system online, the way that you're like building your business. Can you come speak for us? And can you bring along your training program? And at the time I didn't have one. And I'm like, oh, yes, I'll bring my training program. And I'm like, make one, Michelle, just invent one. You just take your system and tell it to people. I'm like, yeah, but it seems so basic what I'm doing, but it works. But sure, I'll do that. So I bundle it up into a system and I bring it along to the event. It was a CD at first, which I usually have it on my desk, but Lord knows where I put it. Either way. So I bring it along to the event and I sell this thing. I did. I drove a pink car. Yeah, for 4 years. My license plate said makeup. It was fabulous. It was just fabulous. But you always had to look good. You had to, you had to look like this. You had to put the makeup on. If I ever looked like bad, I'd be like, don't look at me. I'm not a makeup rep right now. So anyway, there's a pressure of being in that car, but it was fabulous. And I drove my daughter home from the hospital in that car, which was my big dream. Right. But then I started sharing my knowledge online after that guy told me to bring along a training. And then I started to sell my knowledge online. I brought a training to the event. I sold it. And what was so crazy is people bought it. And I bought it for $1. I sold it for 17. I remember walking away from that event, getting paid to speak and getting paid for my trainings. About people bought 100 of them. So it was $1,700 I made. And I came home and I was like, I don't really know how to sell this stuff, but like I see people selling stuff online. I'll figure it out. And that was 2017. So I tried to figure it out and I wasn't that good at it. I was making $34 a month selling my CDs. And I was excited because I was like $34 a month. That was $32 of profit because my cost was $1 per CD. So I would go to Starbucks and buy Starbucks for free from strangers on the internet. And I was like, I'm so good at this. I literally, I was so excited. I was like, dude, I am cleaning up. But I didn't really realize that I didn't have enough people seeing my stuff until I read a book called Traffic Secrets from Russell Brunson. And in 2019, I learned about traffic. I learned how to get more people to see my offer. And when I got more people to see my offer, I went from selling $34 a month to, in January, $56,000 in 1 month. Literally, I went from $34 a month the next month, $56,000 using Facebook ads. I realized oh man, you spend money, it makes more money. You spend money, right? So I learned from Russell Brunson, if you spend $1 and you make $2, spend more. So I did. And I just kept spending, and kept making. And that has been a huge part of my success. And so in 2019, I did just shy of $1 million in revenue, selling my knowledge online, ended up leaving network marketing, giving up my pink car, which was really sad. And then I went and bought my dream Lexus. I always wanted a Lexus RX 350. It's like an SUV Lexus. It's kind of a mom car, but I love it. That's all I ever wanted when I was poor and young. So anyway, so I bought that in white. But some days I dream about painting it pink again. But then I'm like, Michelle, no, because then people will be like, do you still sell for that company? I'd be like, no, it's just awkward. So I just pretend it's pink and I just drive around in my white car. Anyway, so that's the deal. And so now I've been doing this since then. 2019, I left the industry. I've been a course creator since then. Every year it's grown. It did 1 million, then it did like 1.2 million, then 1.4 million, then it did 4.2 million in 2000 and last year. What was last year? Where are we in? 2020. Not 24, it did 23, it did 4.2 million last year, it did 5 million. Obviously, that's not my profit. I pay for ads, right? But I still make a hefty profit that has allowed me to invest in properties and do lots of fun things. My brother just asked for a car and I'm going to just help him buy a car because I can. So anyway, I don't share that to impress you, but to impress upon you, when you have more money, you can help so many people. And I'm just a really simple girl. I really love to shop the clearance bins at all the stores I go to. I'll still always be like, I was poor growing up. So those of you who are poor, I'm like, yeah, I can do ghetto poor things because I grew up that way. So, sometimes people walk into my pretty house. It's so fancy. And I'm like, oh no, this is not, I did not grow up like this. Don't get this twisted. This is not like, I am very happy here because I did not invite you over to my house growing up because I was embarrassed by it because there was mold on the wall and snakes in the basement. So anyway, that's like my backstory. So I feel like it's an important part to know because sometimes, people just see the ending and they're like, must be nice, little lady. And I'm like, no, it wasn't always nice. It was kind of hard, but I was still happy even when I was broke. And I knew I was made for more. And I feel like all of us are made for more. And if you want more, I'm going to show you how you can use the internet and social media and digital courses to bring in income on autopilot. So that's what I'm talking about today. But if you are like, man, I'm really short on time, lady, and I got to go. I just want to know what you got going on this week. I'm going to just drop the link for you to register for my event that kicks off tomorrow. So thecourseblueprint.com is my live event that kicks off tomorrow. In the Course Blueprint, I'm literally teaching you how to create your digital course and how to do it in my really simple way. I've launched 25 different digital courses. I have over 40,000 students who have bought my different courses. I have over 1,000 students in my year-long group coaching elite program, which is a high-level coaching program. And I have over 36 people that work with me in my one-on-one package, which is a $20,000 package. And so, I'm going to be showing you how to do all this, right? Like how I put it together, how I make it work, how I sell low ticket things. Low ticket things are $27, $37, $47. How I sell higher ticket things that are thousands of dollars, and how I sell ultra high ticket things, right? Which they still call them high ticket, but other high ticket things like retreats and one-on-one coaching packages. I'm going to show you how to do all of this in here. And so if you're like, yeah, I do actually know something and I feel like I could help people, I would actually be curious in the chat. What do you know? And what could you help people with? So that's what I'm going to be sharing all next week. So thecourseblueprint.com is how you get a spot. You can even order the workbook shipped to your doorstep. I literally ship them out from here. My print shop prints them and I ship them out to you. So there's a bunch that just shipped out today for you guys. So my daughter's watching. Hi, baby. How did you find mommy? Hi. How did you find me?
I went to subscription.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am so proud of you. That is so cute that you found me. I love you. That was so sweet. Do you see Jared on there? He's supposed to be watching too.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you just let me know. My daughter has more followers on YouTube now than me. How many? 50,000. I mean, it's the craziest thing. Okay. Anyway, the course blueprint. Okay. 48,000, you guys. It's just crazy. Just being cute. Okay. So let me talk about my training here. So 15 reasons why you should join the $450 billion course creation industry and how to break into it. Okay. So here's the deal. I have some little notes that I put together. So number one, it's a massive opportunity. I started in this industry in 2017, I guess, but 2019, like seriously, and was just like, I don't know if people will really be interested in my stuff. And here's the deal. At the end of the day, if there are other people already doing what it is that you want to do, that means there's people interested. And the good news is there's nobody on this planet that is doing it in your voice, right? So there is, my number one on my list here is there is massive market potential. It's massive. It's huge. And it's growing at like, I forget what the percentage is, but it's a really high percentage every year. And so I believe everyone could have a digital course if you want. You could be good at knitting. You could be good at decorating. You could be good at organizing your linen closet. I'm not even kidding. You could be good. Jared. Hey, buddy. I'm so happy you're watching. Hi. Hey. Oh my gosh. That's my neighbor, you guys. Jared's my little buddy. So now Alyssa's watching and Jared, my little buddy. I'm such a kid lover. I love all the kids of the world. I love you. Oh, I love you, Jared. I'll give you a big hug. Thanks for coming over today, buddy. These kids, tell you, they melt my heart. Isn't that so sweet, Lulu? So number one, there's massive market potential, which is amazing. Number two, people, I think, traditionally people have been going to college, but now they're like, wait, I could just learn a skill online. Like my son is 12 and he's like, Mom, I learned how to do this thing. And then he set up his own shop and he was drop shipping stuff and he learned it all himself as a 12-year-old. So like there's such a demand for knowledge. And yeah, can they figure it out how to do it for free on YouTube? Sure, they can figure it out for free. But like, is it good? Sometimes they just want to pay a few bucks to get like actually a good training, right? So I was willing to buy him a course that taught him how to do it. Now he wants to learn day trading. So if anyone knows of a good day trading course, I'm going to buy that for my son. He's like, Mom, how do I day trade? I'm like, Mommy doesn't know how to do that. I probably could figure it out, but I don't have time to figure that one out right now. So if anyone here is a day trader, can you teach us? We'll pay you. So anyway, there's that demand. Number two on my list is there's a demand. Okay. This is all about the opportunity. These first five here. Number three, you can reach, I'll never forget, I was sleeping. Okay. I love all the kids. I'm not kidding. If I see kids, I'm like, oh my gosh, you are so cute. I love you so much. And I just immediately go down and they come and give me a hug. I just love kids. Like my contractor just brought his daughter over because my contractor, they just redid our kitchen. It's in my stories, you guys. Go to the Michelle Cunningham on Instagram and see my new kitchen. It is so fabulous because I grew up with a little tiny brown kitchen with a roll-in dishwasher. And it was about this big as my hand. That was how big my kitchen was. Seriously, actual size of my kitchen. Okay. So anyway, if you see my fabulous kitchen now, you're like, whoa. But anyway, my contractor, he's like, my 4-year-old daughter would love to see it. I'm like, bring her. So she comes in the door and I just instantly get down. I'm like, hey. And she just comes and gives me a hug. And I'm like, oh my God, I love these kids. So then I showed her around and he sent me a video later of her at the dinner table. She was saying, Miss Michelle is my best friend. I'm like, we met for just a few minutes. I just love the kids. I'm telling you, I'm a kid lover. So anyway, okay, back to what I was saying here. So global reach, you can teach anyone, anywhere, anytime without limitations. It's so true. Like I was sleeping, okay? And I woke up and someone from Sweden was like, hey, I'm watching from Sweden. I love you. I love your stuff. I just bought your book. And I'm like, holy cow, you're in Sweden and I'm in America. And that's amazing. So I just shipped out some orders to Australia, to Sweden. We have orders going to Canada. You could teach anyone, anywhere, anytime without limitations. Okay. Global reach is number 3 on my list. Number 4, it's pretty low startup costs. Like starting a course doesn't require a huge investment. It requires a time investment, but not a huge investment. If you have a phone and you have my favorite microphone, which I'm going to teach you about next week, the Movo microphone, you plug this into your phone, prop your phone up, you can film amazing high quality videos. Most of my courses and most of my sales page videos are shot on my iPhone. That's it. It's not that hard. So you can do it relatively inexpensively. You can design your workbooks inside of Canva that costs like $13 a month. It's pretty inexpensive. And number 5 on my list is when you create one course, right? Like I created the Course Creator Blueprint. I already launched this once in November and it was very successful and people loved it and helped a lot of people. I got to work with many of you one-on-one. You joined some of my higher ticket stuff, right? But this is scalable income that you create this course and you can sell it over and over and over again. One time I bought a course when I hurt my ankle. I sprained my ankle. I was running and I twisted my ankle. And then I couldn't walk. And I was like, oh no, I don't have time to not be able to walk because I need to walk, you know? So I was like, what can I do? So I literally found a course on how to heal an ankle sprain. And he was like, most traditional companies will teach you to heal an ankle sprain. What you need to do is rest. I disagree. And I was like, okay, I am here for this. I like anything that's different than what the normal things, right? He's like, so I have a system for $47. You can buy it. So I'm on his website and it's like 100,000 copies sold of like this super secret ankle sprain cure, right? It wasn't called that, but I'm just calling it that. But 100,000 copies sold. And I took out my calculator and I was like, 100,000 times 47 equals $4.7 million. And I remember being like, wow, you are smart, dude. Click. And I bought it because I was just curious. What did he sell? So I bought it and I learned how to heal my ankle sprain. And sure enough, by the next day, my ankle sprain was gone. It was a cure. It was the craziest thing. And it was so simple. You're like, come on. But I didn't know it. I didn't know what he was teaching. He knew the science. He knew how to do it. He taught me the stupid thing. It was so dumb. And my ankle sprain was healed. Was it worth $47? Absolutely. I was walking again. I was a human again. It was amazing. All right. So you might know something as simple as that could become a massive digital course for you, which is so crazy. Jared, anytime you want to come over, honey, you can be in my video. You could come over right now and be in my video. You have 13 minutes to get to my, come down right now. You could be in my video. Or we could film on a different day. We can make a YouTube together. What do you think? We'll see if Jared comes over. Jared, I'm here for that. It'd be so fun. If he lives 5 houses down the road. Now he's like sprinting. Come on, Jared. If you want to. Ask mommy and daddy. All right. So that's number 5. Number 6. Oh, that's cute. Alyssa's updating her headshot. Okay. Number 6. Here's the lifestyle benefits. Okay. This is the lifestyle stuff is pretty cool. So flexibility and freedom is number 6 on my list. You work when and where you want on your own schedule. Literally, I know they say the laptop lifestyle, and I'm like, feels so cheesy to say I live the laptop lifestyle because, like, realistically, my kids are in school, so I can't always just like live on a laptop on a beach because I have to like take my kids to school. But I can work from anywhere, which is kind of cool, right? So it gives you flexibility and freedom. Like this weekend, my kids were like, "Can we go to Florida?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." So we're literally going to Florida this weekend. My son wants to take his friend who's never flown before, which that's so fun. I get so excited for new experiences, for new kids. So fun. So we're literally going to Florida for the weekend, which is so fun. Number 7 on my list, passive income. Okay. You earn money while you sleep. My ecosystem runs all the time. So while I'm sleeping, ting, 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 orders are coming in when I'm sleeping. So like, if you don't want to have to work all the time, it's kind of cool because you can make money on autopilot. And I teach you how to do that. When I'm teaching you how to make the course here, I also have a year-long coaching program that teaches you how to get this whole machine running so that's working for you when you're sleeping. Number 8, lifestyle benefit. It's so fulfilling, right? So I put total fulfillment for this one. Like when you share your knowledge and you transform people's lives, I get messages multiple times a day. Like I always want to share them. Then I'm like, I feel like I'm bragging. It's kind of weird to say that. But it's just another message. This was just a few minutes ago. Let me see. Dr. Dina. She said, so one of the things, she's working with like a new coach. And so I have a real estate coach. I'm working with an AI coach is what she said. And she had he write down different things. And one of the things he asked me to do is write down my role models for business, blah, blah, blah. And so she said, and I said, when I first met you in person, you're the most, she said, I was at the top. I have my, she did models for my business and you're at the top. So I'm her top role model, which was so nice to hear. Right. And then she says, and And as I said, when I first met you in person, you're the most energetic, fun, creative, supportive coach. And when it comes to encouragement, creativity, kindness, and building a culture team, I want to be just like you. A doctor wrote me that. And I was like, holy cow. Like that, it's like you're impacting people's lives. But I have like some really impressive people telling me that this stuff I'm sharing is helping them. And so the stuff you know in your brain could literally help someone. Like a doctor doesn't know marketing like I know marketing. I know how to market stuff. I don't know how to be a doctor, but I know how to market the heck out of stuff, right? I'm really good at marketing and copy and sales strategy. Like that's my jam. So like think about what you know you could share and you could transform people's lives. And then you get that fulfillment of them messaging you and you're like, holy cow, that's amazing. Right. I don't think in normal life, you don't get enough affirmations. When you're a course creator, you get them like 100 times. You use so many. It's like everyone's like, "You're us, you're us." You get gifts in the mail. You get messages. It's like emails. It's the most beautiful thing ever, right? So I show you how to make a course that literally transforms people's lives to make a massive impact. So cool. Number 9. This is one of the reasons I got into it. Come on, Jared. Jared, it'd be so cool if you made an appearance. He'll be like, Jared's here. Da, da, da. We'll see if it comes. All right. Number 9. This is why I did it. When I was a network marketer, it was doing the same thing over and over again. Like, hello, would you try my beauty products? I would do my presentation. I did the same thing over and over and eventually got bored. So I started the YouTube channel as a creative outlet. And that's number 9 on my list, right? When you have a creative outlet, like for some of us, I don't know, most entrepreneurs, we kind of get bored doing the same thing. Say yes, bored if you've ever been bored, right? So for me, I was like, oh, I'll make a YouTube channel, learn how to make videos. It'll be different and unique and fun. And then I'll learn how to build an email list. Like for me, it was a creative outlet. And I love doing it. I did it out of passion. I didn't do it because I'm like, I want to make money doing this, take people's money. No, I didn't even know you could do that. I just was like, I'm just here to like help people. And I started making videos that help people. And they were thanking me. And they were like, do you have this? Do you have that? And like doors and opportunities started to open. I truly believe our efforts are blessed. If you go and put energy out there, you put goodness into the world, you put videos out there, you show up on social media, you show up, the blessings will come into your life and doors and opportunities will open. You'll be like, whoa, I don't even know how that happened. I'm like, I know. But I believe if we show up, blessings come our way. It's so crazy. Okay. So number 9 on my list is creative outlet. Number 10 on my list is you build a personal brand, right? So when you have a personal brand, what's so magical is people start to get to know you, like you, and trust you. Your personal brand, you might be like, I don't have a personal brand. Well, that's your brand then. That's how people know you. They know you as nothing, right? But when you start showing up and you provide value, like if it's your first time watching, you might be like, oh, this chick right here, this Michelle Cunningham girl. Okay, and let me show my name. It's not showing on the thing. That's my name. There I am. Hi, I'm Michelle Cunningham, right? She always talks about like how to make money on the internet. She always talks about social media. She like loves it, like, right? With a little glimpse into like how I think and like I love my kids. I love kids. I love happy people. You know, I'm positive, joyful, all of that, right? But I'm always sharing that type of information. So let's say you were a mom that gets kids time every night at 8:00 and you've got like this massive routine and you're like massive routine mom, right? And every time they sign on, you're like, today we're talking about how to get the kids down at 7:30 tonight with easily without melatonin, with peaceful. So you and your husband can have a wonderful evening together. I'd be like, show me how, because we've never been that good at that, you know? So like but every video we follow you and it's like the same similar messaging, right? So I'm not on here giving parenting advice because that's not the kind of coach I am. I'm a coach that teaches you how to market and sell your things. So if you have stuff you want to sell and you want to sell more of it, I can show you how to do it because I'm really good at it. Just because I talk in a 5th grade language and it's easy and simple and people like simple. And when you can say things simply, people will buy them. And I show you how to do it. I just heard me talking. Why am I talking? Oh, I just clicked my can you see me? I froze. Okay. I just clicked my YouTube by accident and I started talking and I scared myself. I'm like, why am I talking? That was creepy. Okay, anyway. So anyway, you build the personal brand is number 10 on my list. Okay. Now here's why you're perfect for this, okay? Number 11 on my list is you have unique knowledge, right? So you have to remember that the way that you have learned, like you and I could sell the same stuff. You could be like, I'm a digital course creator. I teach people how to make digital courses. But the way that you do it could be different than how I do it. There's 500 different ways to create a digital course and launch it. My system, I have a system. I make my logo first and then I do this and I use AI and I have a whole strategy of how I do it. And it works for me because it works for my brain and I love it. And it's simple and I teach it to other people. But you might do it differently, right? And so you have to remember that your unique way of training is completely different than the way I train. And way that you train might help someone more than the way I train. Each of us has a person that we're like, that's my person. I love to learn from that person. That person is my person, right? Have you ever found your person and you're like, dude, that person, The way she trains is just my jam. Like I love her training, right? And then you see someone else, you're like, this person's so boring. Can't even watch, falling asleep, right? There's just different styles. So you are going to attract certain people. What's interesting about me is because I'm a little nuts. I'm a little nuts, but I host my retreats, my in-person retreats. So I've hosted 11 so far, and I have one in April, and they always sell out, and it's fabulous. Although in the spring and the fall, we had a few people that canceled, so those didn't sell out because we didn't resell those spots. But either way, actually maybe we did, but either way, they're typically on wait lists or they sell out. But the April one just sold out again. Someone opened a spot and now it's sold out. But those events, what's so fascinating about those events is you guys walk through the door and you're like, wow. And I'm like, whoa, you're so cool. Why are you so cool? Like everyone in the room is like fun, good energy. Even like the lawyers who you think would be super serious, they're like goofy, funny lawyers. The doctors are goofy, funny doctors. Like everyone there is just got a fun edge to them. And I'm like, why are you guys all so fun? They're like, 'cause you're like a little nuts. And I'm like, yes. So like, think about that. Your energy is going to attract your like-minded people. So I'm in a room and I'm like, how did I get so blessed to be with all awesome people? Like that is my beach retreat. If you ever want to come to a fabulous event with all positive, uplifting, amazing people, I somehow attract them and it's fabulous. And so it's like, I call them safe women. Have you ever met like scary women? Scary women are kind of mean and they only like you sometimes, depending on if they know more about you. And then they like you. And I'm like, no, I like everyone all, right up front. But anyway, these are nice, kind, amazing women, which is awesome. We have a visitor. Oh my gosh, this is a big moment, you guys. Jared came. Jared's here. Hey, buddy. Come here. You want to hop on? You want to sit on my lap? Okay, so this is Jared, the neighbor. Jared was watching my YouTube, and I told him if he ran down the street.
Subscribed.
You did? You subscribed? Oh my God, he subscribed to my channel. I said, Jared, if you run down the street, you can come be in my video. Did you run or did your mama drive you?
Drive.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. I love you. Thanks for coming over.
Yeah,
so now this is going to be on here forever. So you're always going to be in my video. Isn't that fun? And if you and I could film a new video in my new kitchen, would you like that? We could film a video and we could put it and then everyone could get to see how cute you kids are. I love you. I love you. Thanks for coming. Okay, you'll have to watch the replay, buddy. You'll get to see you. There you are, Alyssa. I see you, girl.
Well,
I see you. Yeah. They're scrolling and seeing all the comments.
Wait, how do I put it up here?
There's Alyssa Rose. See, these people might start following you.
So it's now me saying
Hello, little guy. See? Oh my gosh. Isn't that cool?
Oh man, Michelle, I feel like so many.
See? Awesome. I love you. Thank you for coming to visit me. Hey, I'll see you soon, okay? Okay, you come visit me tomorrow? Okay. I love you, buddy. Bye. These kids, don't you just want to squish them? Oh my gosh, they're so sweet. Okay. Number 11. So everyone has unique knowledge. Number 12, you don't have to be perfect, right? Like a lot of you guys will say to me, Michelle, there's something about you that's just really authentic. Like when the kids came in, but like that, like you just being you is like, that's actually really powerful. People trust your true authentic voice. So like whoever you are, like in your heart, in your, like you're down to your core, that sells. It works so much. So like you could just be you and it works. I have so many people that join my elite year-long coaching program and they're like, the reason I joined is because I just feel like you're a very authentic person. Like you're actually who you say you are. And I'm like, yeah. I'm not smart enough to be someone other than me because I would forget how to be that person. So I just have to be me because it's a lot easier. I know some really smart people could probably be two different versions, but not me. Thank you very much. Anyway, and so that's number 12 is you don't need to be perfect. And number 13 on my list is when you're authentic, that's how you win, right? You don't need fancy credentials. You just need a story and your passion. Like I see people that are like, but I'm going to get started after I get my doctorate. I'm like, oh, shoot, I forgot to get that. I didn't get one of those. They're like, I'm going to start my digital course after I do my TED Talk. I'm like, oh, shoot, forgot to do that. I'm going to get my digital course after I'm published on Forbes. I'm like, oh, shoot, I forgot to get that. I don't have any of that. Does it matter? No, your success, right? Who you are, that's what matters. So I just see sometimes people hiding behind like another degree, and I'm like, dude, I have an undergrad degree. That's it. Marketing degree. I didn't even know I'd be a marketer, but that's what I am now. But that's not what I thought I'd be. I didn't know what I'd be in my life. So crazy. Okay. So that's that. Number 14 on my list. This is about how to break into the industry. Okay. It's so easy to use tools. I'm going to be showing you how to use AI to create your course and sell your course in a really simple way. That's all next week. The course blueprint. If you don't have a spot, I'm breaking it down. If you were part of it last time, you get to be a part of it for free this time if you paid for it last time. So that's awesome. Okay. And number 15, breaking into the industry is very low barrier to entry. With the right plan, literally anyone can create a course and succeed. So you might be like, no, but you don't understand. I'm like, no, you don't understand. You were born as a gift. The day you were born, you were given a unique voice that no one else on this planet has. You have a unique perspective that no one else has. You have something to share that no one else has shared in the way that you would share it. And that is your gift, my friend. And so I know you might be like, no, but you don't understand. There's someone already doing it. And I'm like, yeah, but they don't do it in your voice because they don't know you and they don't know your voice and you're going to do it differently, right? My voice is a little weird, quirky. I giggle. I do weird things, whatever, right? Like, so it's just different. And that's okay. That's your gift. So that's what's super cool, right? So I'll just review those again. The opportunity industry, there's 5 of them. Massive market potential. There's a high demand for knowledge. Number 2. Number 3, you can reach people globally. Number 4, low startup costs. And number 5, you can create a course and sell it over and over again. Residual income. The lifestyle benefits. Number 6, freedom and flexibility. Number 7, passive income. Number 8, you can impact people's lives. Fulfillment. Number 9, it gives you a creative outlet. Number 10, it helps you build your personal brand. When I wrote my book, I'm not an author, but I wrote a book and I can like literally call any podcast person. I mean, I guess I haven't called as many as I could, but I would be like, hey, I just wrote a book. It's about this. And they're like, yeah, we'd love to have you on the podcast. And I was like, just because I wrote a book, somehow I'm like an authority now. But like, oh man, I teach you how to do that. Right. Number 11, why you're perfect for this. You have unique knowledge. Number 12, you don't need to be perfect. Number 13, authenticity wins. And then how do we break into the industry? We use easy to use tools. The course blueprint, I'm showing you exactly how to do this, how I have over 40,000 students and over $13 million in digital course sales. Number 15, low barrier to entry. It's open for anybody, right? So here's how to break into it. Number 1 is what we're talking about all next week. You need to identify who do you want to help and what do you want to help them with? That's your niche. Who do you help? What do you want to help them with? Number 2, we want to make sure your course idea solves an actual problem, like a real problem that people have, which is so great. Like if people say things like, hey, Michelle, how do you do this? I'm like, oh man, that's like a real problem that someone has that needs to be answered. That could either be a free thing I give them or it could be a guide or it could be a course. It could be, so many things. Number 3, I'm going to show you how to outline your course. So first it's your niche, validate they actually have the problem. Number 3, outline the course. What are we going to put in it to solve the problem? Number 4 is create the content. And number 5, we're going to launch and promote it. That is what I'm teaching in this. I'm going to show you how to figure out your niche, how to make sure there's a demand for it, how to outline it, how to create the whole thing, and then how do we start getting it out into the world. Isn't that fun? So that's what's going on next week. I'm so curious. If you're interested in creating a course one day, what would yours be about? Just off the top of your head. When I first started, I was going to be an organizing guru. And then I remembered I actually hate to organize. I like to be organized, but I don't like the act of organizing. I feel angry when I'm organizing because I'd rather not be organizing. So then I decided I don't want to do that as a channel. So I changed my mind, and that would be okay if you changed your mind. Some of our students do that. And a few fears you might have. I just want to mention these. What if no one buys my course? Well, I'm going to show you how to create a course that people are going to buy. Number 2, you might be like, I'm not tech savvy. Good news is I'm not either. Right? So when I first started, I had to figure out some things. It was kind of hard and I had to use my brain. It hurt a little bit, but I found people that were smarter than me in those certain things. And I would ask questions and they'd show me how to do it. And eventually I was making enough money to hire a tech guy who loves this stuff. He thinks it's fun. I'm like, dude, this thing just broke. He's like, I'm on it. I got it. I'm like, you enjoy that? So I show you how to make it happen even if not tech savvy. And, you might say, I don't have a big audience, Michelle. I don't have a big audience. You know what? Guess what? I didn't either. That's how we all start. We had 0 followers, right? But I show you how to start to build that audience. The more you serve, you love, and you give, and the more you show up, the more people find you. I'd be curious in the chat, how many of you are first-time watchers? I was live the other day. There were so many people that were first-time watchers. I actually think one of the first-time watchers that was watching went and signed up for my year-long coaching program after my live. Booked a call with my team, which you guys are all welcome to book a call with my team. If you're like, listen, you seem like you know what you're doing. I do know what I'm doing, and I love to share with you. I have a link. I'm trying to find it. This. So if any of you are like, I kind of am curious, I have a year-long coaching program, right? So I have Course Creator Blueprint's a little thing I'm doing next week. But then I have a year-long coaching program called the Elite 90-Day Difference. It's a whole workbook we mail to you that teaches you how to find your niche, how to build your brand, how to create content, how to build your email landing page, how to build your email list, because your email list is everything. $1 in revenue per month for every person on your email list. 10,000 people on your email list, $10,000 a month. 20,000 people on your email list, $20,000 a month. I have 80,000 people on my email list, and we do 6x that, actually. Don't share that to impress you, but to impress upon you. I've figured this out. All right. I show you how to create your course. I show you how to create a membership for your course, how to write your sales page, how to actually promote it, how to run webinars, how to upsell additional courses or retreats or one-on-one coaching packages, how to use Facebook ads, how to keep your clients super happy so they love you forever and you have very few refunds. Wham. Okay. If you're like, what is this magic? There's about 1,000 people that are in this program. I have 2 different elite programs. But if you're like, I need support, I want a coach, I want someone that supports me, I want a rule that no, I'm not allowed to be left behind. That's the rule in here. No one is allowed to be left behind. I'm live every single week for my students inside this program. If you're like, this sounds amazing, it is amazing. People have bought courses like this. They paid $25,000 and they've never gotten the support that we provide for this at a fraction of that cost. It's crazy. So it's amazing. And I only know that because students have told me over and over and over again that I'm undercharging. But if you're curious about this, if you go to michellelovesyou.com/success, you can book a call with my team. You can hear about this coaching program. But we have so many amazing people, Broadway stars in here, actresses, we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have realtors, we have Etsy shop owners, we have successful small business owners, we have landscapers, we have artists, we have network marketers, we have leaders, we have people that know something like crafters, quilters, yarn, sewing. I'm trying to think of all the students. So many different subscription Christian box owners, a lot of Christian coaches, life coaches, spiritual coaches, healing coaches. They're in this program. And I teach you literally how to take the knowledge in your brain, how to get yourself out into the world so people start to find you, and then how do we monetize it? And how do we monetize it? Not just from like YouTube making money. How do we monetize it by selling our own things with our own business? That's my jam. I see a lot of people with a lot more followers than me making a whole lot less than me. And I wanted to call them and be like, excuse me, I have an idea for you. Then it would just be awkward. But I know they could make more. If they could you just come to coffee with me for a sec, I could show you, It's amazing. So Abby says, in her room elite, Michelle and her team are amazing. Yeah, in the elite program, you get your own one-on-one coach. You can hop on a call with twice a month. You get me every single Tuesday. I answer every single question from our students. Every Wednesday, I'm live for all of our new students, welcoming you. I mean, because one time I bought a course, it was $10,000. And the guy I never saw him again. He was just a training. It's like a Google Doc. Nobody mailed me a workbook. Nobody mailed me a gift to say they loved me. Nobody, he wasn't available. And I was like, holy cow, I can't believe I paid you $10,000 and I have like zero access to you. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to charge less than that and I'm going to make mine way better. And that's what I did. And it's fabulous, which is amazing. So yeah, it's a year, not 90 days. I know. When we first launched it, it was called the 90-day difference, and it was a 90-day training. So we can teach you everything you need to know in 90 days. That's what we tell people because it's true. I can teach you everything you need to know in 90 days, right? We've had people winning in the first 30 days, just applying it. So teach you everything you need to know in 90 days, but we give you a year in the program because we like to see your progress and we like to help answer questions as you're going along in your journey. So initially it was a 90-day program, but after 90 days, I missed the students. And I was like, I wonder what she's doing. Where is she? Is she good? Maybe it's an attachment thing, but I genuinely care about people and I want to see how you're doing. So when I said to my team, I'm like, I want to make it a year-long coaching program. They're like, no one does that, Michelle. I'm like, well, I know, but I'm different, So I'm going to do a year because I want to stay connected to people. So, but at that point we'd already named it 90 days. So we're like, it is what it is, but you'll learn everything you need to know in 90 days, but you get it for a whole year, which is amazing. So, which is awesome. So, you mail the workbook. We really don't have to print it out. Yeah, so it depends which one you're talking about. When you come into my year-long coaching program, yes, we mail you this workbook. Course Creator Blueprint. This one is this one for next week. You just buy a spot. And if you want us to mail you the workbook, there is on the confirmation page, it gives you the option to have this mailed to you and you pay extra to have this mailed to you. So they're a little pricey to create and ship. So yes, you can have this shipped to you, or you can just get the download and send it to your own print shop for a little bit cheaper. But if you don't want to deal with it, I have these ready to go and I can literally ship them out right away. So, so that's the deal. So anyway, okay. So that is my training for today. I hope it was super helpful. I'm really excited, for this upcoming week. It's going to be super amazing. Let me know if you have a spot in the chat. If you go to thecourseblueprint.com, Alyssa, do you want to pick a winner, baby? She loves to come in and pick a winner. Okay, so to pick a winner, I want you to say something thoughtful.
Actually,
They could say something nice about you,
how about like
something they're grateful for. You want to do that? Okay, if you tell us something you're grateful for, Alyssa is going to pick. Oh, look at how people have spots. Cheryl has a spot. Stephanie has a spot. Digital Boss Retiree has a spot. That's a cool name. I bought it. Yeah, it's tomorrow at 1 p.m. Right, and at 8 p.m. Yep, so I'll be live at 1 p.m. For the training, and then at 8 p.m. I come on and I answer questions. So if you're like, I have a question, Michelle, and I answer questions.
I thought
Okay.
you said it starts at 1 and it ends at 8. I'm like,
Oh, Alyssa's like, Mom, you're not going to be around. No, Mommy's going to be live when you're at school. And then tomorrow night at 8 p.m., I'm going to have to go live. So you can pop on and say hi to Mommy's friends. Does that sound good? Okay. Okay, so she's saying, these are all the people saying what they're grateful for. We're going to pick a winner. What are we giving away? Mommy, we have to go shopping at Target and get more gifts for you guys. It's our favorite thing to do. I'll be there with her friend. They're like, should we stop in this aisle? We need to get gifts for our online friends, right?
she's like,
We're always buying stuff for you guys. We're located in North Carolina.
or TikTok
And
is
it's-
getting banned.
TikTok is apparently getting banned here. My daughter informed me today, but TikTok's getting banned every year. I don't know what to believe anymore. Just waiting for someone to tell me it's shut down. Then I'll be like, okay, now I believe you.
Hold on, someone said I found you in 2019.
So grateful for finding you today.
Hey.
Cheryl, that's so nice. Okay. So grateful for you sharing your amazing daughter and
Daughter and
business.
business
Oh,
with
that's so nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll put the link for my Lumina webcam. Okay, Alyssa's going to pick a winner.
Lumina.
Lumina. MichelleLovesYou.com/Lumina. By the way, my Lumina just came in. I left my Lumina at our Florida house. I bought a little house in Florida. It's my she shed.
Wait.
I left my Lumina webcam down there. So I just ordered a
I
new
thought
one.
you
It just
left
came
this
today.
computer down there.
No, that's an extra computer Mommy had. I know. We have the same setup here down there. That way we can just fly down. It's there and set up. Isn't that crazy? Okay, Alyssa's going to pick a winner. All right, ready? And the winner is dun, dun, dun. Okay, we're closing our eyes. Hold on. I'll share my screen. No, it's too hard. I got too many windows open. Okay, ready? Okay, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Stopping. Click. Aya.
Wait.
Wish.
Whoosh.
Wish. Aya wish. You just won.
Yay!
Yay. Okay, congratulations, my friend.
I want to see if she commented.
Okay, we want to see if you commented again. Tell us if you saw that you won. Okay, you needed to text us and tell us that we're spending you a magical
There was a girl
prize.
that was grateful for her.
We're reading everything you're grateful for. I can't wait to see you in Vegas, Abby. I know. I'm so excited.
Vegas. Oh,
Mommy's going to Vegas to get my award on stage,
When?
and then I'll bring it home for you.
when?
February 11th through the 14th. Do you want to come? It's during school. She shed. I have a she shed. It's a 3-bedroom. I call it a she shed. It's fabulous.
Actually, a 5-bedroom.
Yeah. We made the other rooms bedrooms by putting beds in the pull-out couches. Okay.
We
All
bought
right.
The pull-out couches.
I need an Airbnb for 12. Can you tell me where you're holding the retreat? Yes. Yes. Okay. There's a great one in just go to the Outer Banks of North Carolina and go to Kill Devil Hills for big houses. I hate the name of the town. I would rename it Happy Unicorn Land, which is what I tell everybody. Like, welcome to Happy Unicorn Land. They named the town Kill Devil Hills, which I don't know why they did that. Actually,
Just call it.
someone didn't come to the retreat because they said that something must be wrong with me for holding it at a town name that I'm like, no, it's the worst name ever. Who named it Kill Devil Hills? So we just call it
'Cause you killed the
KDH.
devil.
I know, but just terrible. It should be happy. We renamed it Happy Unicorn Land.
Happy Unicorn.
So look up Happy Unicorn Land.
Actually, cotton candy.
But they do have, and Twiddy is the company. TWIDDY. Twiddy has big houses, which is amazing. I'm staying at the Flamingo. If anyone's coming to Funnel Hackers, we're staying at the Flamingo. Okay? Funnelhackinglive.com. So fun. I am not going to GrowthCon. Do I look happy? I'm not going to GrowthCon. When is it? Maybe I should. That seems fun. Okay. All right. Anyway,
Why are the lips so
to our winner, send us a message And now I must go. I have a friend coming over at 7, and I have
Oh,
Instacart.
7.
We have food on the front steps. You want to go get it? I got to put together a food platter with some brie cheese and some crackers. Have it all ready to go in the next 16 minutes, like a legend, in our new kitchen. Maybe we'll do a little live. I'll make my
Probably sounds
on
great.
Instagram.
I want to hear it.
My kitchen's so pretty. Okay, anyway.
Sure.
All right. Maybe we'll do a little live. I'll make my voice. It's so funny to hear your own voice. Okay, anyway. Okay. All right. Melissa, don't rub the microphone. She watches these videos where they make noise in front of the microphone. So we're like
Wait.
opening packages. You are so giggly wiggly. Okay, go. How about you go get the Instacart and I'll be right there. We'll go make our charcuterie board. I love you guys so much. Thanks for being on. You're the best. You won't get to see this angel. She'll be at school during the day, so you won't get to see her, but that's okay. It is Happy Unicorn Land. All right. Good night, my friends. Thanks for being on. I'll see you tomorrow at the party. If you don't have a seat, just go to the course
What part?
blueprint. Mommy's hosting a big party this week. Wow. I'm teaching. See this book? Mommy made this. Did you know I made this?
No.
Yeah, Mommy made this. The course creator blueprint.
Oh.
So Allie and Mommy helped. Allie helped put all this in here. I told her what to put in here, and she made it look so pretty. And I'm teaching them how to make logos. See, I'm teaching you how to make logos. All of this. That's going to be tomorrow at 1:00. So it'll be good. The course blueprint. Don't be there or be square.
Candy
That doesn't make any
logo
sense.
examples. What I asked AI. I'm a candy maker and I have a course called Candy Craze Sells. And I show candy makers
'Kay.
how to sell lollipops.
Love you guys.
For lots of money.
Can you say bye? We got to go make our charcuterie board.
Bye.
Bye. You're like really pretty. Okay. Bye, friends.
Candy World. Oh wait. Unicorn Land.
Unicorn Land. Happy Unicorn Land.
Yeah.
Bye, friends.